as we move up to the 92-kilogram division.
The boxer in red corner representing Belgium.
So here comes Victor Schelstraete, the 28-year-old from Belgium, approaching the boxing ring ahead of this contest in the round of 16.
And the boxer in blue corner representing Armenia, Manasyan, Narek.
So they're the 5 scoring judges. So we're in the 92-kilogram heavyweight division. This is action from the round of 16. 4 qualification places up for grabs. A contest between boxers of contrasting styles because the taller figure wearing red, Victor Schelstraete, likes to stick and move. The man seeking to close him down and close the distance, Narek Manasyan of Armenia, very much a rugged front foot box fighter. Seeks to rumble his way into range and let heavy leather go at short and mid-range.
Nice punch picking there from Schelstraete. Through the middle, uppercuts.
Good right hand to the body from Schelstraete. Looking for that check left hand, but blocked by the defenses of his opponent's gloves and forearms. Schelstraete reaching for the left jab, right cross. Manasyan forwards once again, but Schelstraete keeping him occupied, leading off with that right hand and bringing a left hook into play as well. That's a beautiful right hand to the body beneath the left elbow of Manasyan from Schelstraete. That's a beautiful right hand. Did you see how accurate it was to snake behind the high-held left of Manasyan? Beautiful punch picking from Schelstraete. Nice left jab over the front foot from Manasyan. It was a double jab with the second stick got through, and there you see him landing that left hand at short range once again. Schelstraete keen to initiate a clinch and just walk his opponent back to the space of center ring. Left, right, left, saw the final left jab get through from Victor Schelstraete. Manasyan comes back with a left jab to the body, and now he's getting into his own preferred territory. Scything hooks being slung in from both flanks from Manasyan.
Manasyan doing really well to walk down the taller, bigger man.
Both of these men have experienced global podium success. Uppercuts turned underneath, not too far away. The right hand altogether closer from Manasyan, who's doing an outstanding job getting into his preferred territory of mid and short range and able to land hooks on the inside against the taller Victor Schelstraete. Manasyan targeting the body effectively. Right hand bolo shot landed on the resumption from Schelstraete. Looking to box on the back foot, but forced to wilt as Manasyan slung that right hand in just above the belt line. So almost a round of 2 halves where Schelstraete was able to use sharpshooting punches in the early stages of the round, maintaining a gap. But in the second half of the round, as Schelstraete lands a left-right combination for the final action before the bell, in the second half of the round, Manasyan able to get into his territory, close the distance, and work away with bent-arm punches. And that perhaps why we've got a 3-2 split. Judges 1 and 3 preferring the work of Schelstraete. Judges 2, 4, and 5 preferring the work of Manasyan in the second half of the round.
Yeah, really good work there from Manasyan. Just walking the taller man down and landing his shots. You just see him there, just backing his man in red up onto the ropes.
So Schelstraete taking every second of the available 60 to receive instruction and some precious water as well. Manasyan up off his feet early. So looking to re-establish that long left jab that served him so well in the start of the contest is Victor Lunga Schelstraete. There was a counter right hand over the top from Manasyan. And look at Manasyan, bob and weave in the pocket. Nice right hand of the bolo variety flung into the body from Schelstraete.
I think Schelstraete needs to get back behind his jab. Try and keep his man at bay. He's got the height and he's got the reach and he's just not using it.
Nice movement in the pocket from Schelstraete, from Manasyan, rendering Schelstrate's work inaccurate. Both of these men among the best boxers in the world in and around 92 kilograms. The 2021 World Championships, Victor Lunga Schelstraete came away with a bronze at 86 kilograms, losing at the semi-final stage to Brazil's Kino Machado, securing that bronze medal with a 3-2 split decision victory over Moss Side's Conor Tudsbury of Great Britain. Whereas at the most recent edition of the World Championships, Narek Manasyan came away with a bronze medal at 92 kilograms, losing to the Italian talent Aziz Abez Mouadine at the semi-final stage. Right hand not too far away from Schelstraete when in search of the same shot once again. Manasyan looking to counter with his left hook.
That's better from Schelstraete, just starting to open up with his punches now.
Hitting on, well, no command of break. Oh, that's a beautiful corkscrew right hand from Schelstraete. Stepped into range after previous success with a right hook out of the orthodox stance before he disengaged. Slapping with the inside of the glove, Schelstraete, as he looked to disengage with behind a sneaky two-shot salvo. Schelstraete tying his man up on the inside, just beyond the halfway stage of the second round. Both boxers spoken to about their responsibility to keep their head up. Remember the first round taken on a 3-2 split in favor of Manasyan after Schelstraete started the first round at this type of territory and had a beautiful right hand success on that two-shot salvo. But then Manasyan concluded the first round. Oh, that's a fantastic body shot, which caused Schelstraete to visibly double over. He's keen to initiate a clinch once again, and maybe he was hurt by that shot dug in downstairs. So both boxers keen to show the referee that it's not them doing the holding, but I think both parties were culpable of that infringement in that instance. So counter right hand to the body once again from Manasyan as the two boxers fall into a clinch once more. Nice move off the ropes from Schelstraete to dip beneath the right hand of Manasyan, and the referee having his hands full, having to speak to both boxers repeatedly. Increasing amounts of grappling taking place at close range. Would hate to see either of these boxers be hit with a point deduction courtesy of a warning, which would alter the complexion of the contest. What a hard-fought second round that was. Not as clear-cut in terms of the distinction, where one man had success in the first half, the other man had success in the second half. And those, the scores from it was a 3-2 split in the first round. Not sure whether they are the scores from the second round or a replication of the scores from round number one. But there's a beautiful body shot turned underneath by Schelstraete.
Really good boxing there from man in blue there. Just pushing Schelstraete back to the ropes.
So the final round underway in this 92 kilogram round of 16 encounter. To Schelstraete when he can establish the distance, but look at that counter two-shot salvo from Manasyan. And again, Manasyan keeping the attack going to get the better of that exchange First and third boxing from Manasyan. Schelstraete looking to re-establish the left jab, but the marauding figure of Manasyan continuing to plough his way forwards and trying to climb inside the jersey of the man in red. So Schelstraete breathing through a mouth that is open as he looked to re-establish the gap between himself and his opponent. Manasyan desperately trying to free his hands. It's both men who receive a talking to about excessive holding. That's a good left hook on the inside, but it's countered by a left hook from Manasyan. It was Schelstrate's left hook that landed first. And surely this is going to be the final talking to in the direction of both boxers. It is a physical, hard-fought affair. There's blood to the right-hand side of Manasyan's face. And it looks as though a cut has been sustained to the left eye of Manasyan. The inspection of the doctor not required. The referee happy to wipe the injury clean, and it's a jolting left jab followed by a clumping roundhouse right landed on the resumption by Manasyan. Roundhouse punches landed from both flanks by Schelstraete. Accuracy is decreased from both boxers, and Schelstraete just having a really difficult time keeping the swarming Manasyan at bay, not able to utilize his longer levers and long reach.
Yeah, he really hasn't been able to establish his shots that efficiently, Schelstraete.
So just beyond the halfway stage of the third and final round, that roundhouse right perhaps catching Manasyan with the inside of the glove. Turned a right uppercut underneath the Schelstraete, but Manasyan continuing to press. Good right hand of the Bolo variety, flung into the body by Schelstraete. Manasyan marauds his way forwards once again, but not particularly accurately. Cannot fault the industry of either boxer, but a moment of quality could well prove to be decisive here. What a beautiful right hand to the body from Schelstraete, and then a right hand over the top landed with a bent arm to catch the advancing Manasyan while his back was near the ropes. Body shot success once again from Schelstraete, and these are quality punches. Weaving away from the shot from Manasyan. Not sure whether Manasyan was able to find a range for his attempted overhand right, but Schelstraete celebrating early.
Did they hear the bell?
Well,
or maybe it was the other one.
The bell finally sounding. A few seconds went begging there. I happen to think Schelstraete did enough in the closing stages of the third round with those quality body shots to be declared as the victor, but what say the 5 scoring judges? A very hard-fought affair, both men having success in their preferred territories, although truth be told, Schelstraete didn't spend that much time at long range. First half of the first round, he was able to do so. I think he's done enough to be declared the victor. What say the 5 scoring judges ringside? It could well be a split decision verdict. I think the man in red has done enough. And there is confirmation of a split decision victory for Victor Alunga Schelstraete, the World Championship bronze medalist from the 2021 edition at 86 kilograms, prevailing on a 4-1 split decision verdict at the conclusion of a very hard-fought, physical, attritional contest against Narek Manasyan. Manasyan never stopped pressing, going in search of the big finish that he needed, but some celebratory dancing from Victor Alunga Schelstraete, who remains in contention for an Olympic quota place. He goes through to the quarter-final stage after taking the final round unanimously. Testament to the man's conditioning, because he really did produce some quality body shots in the final round.
Schelstraete really worked very hard in that last round to win it, because his man, Manasyan, did not stop coming forward, throwing punches, trying to walk his man down in red. But Schelstraete did enough to seal the deal and goes through to the next round.